just wanted to do a quick little review video for you on what we learned in decimals last week. There just seemed to be a little bit of confusion about a couple things. So moving forward into the new lessons this week, I figured I'd do a little review. So if there was anything that you weren't sure about, hopefully this will help you. So one of the ones I saw that you guys had some trouble with was on the number line. So when we are working with decimals, it's really like a fraction. So each one of these markers is a fraction. If there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we know that each one of these is going to be worth 1/10. Now, since we are working with fractions, what that's going to look like is 12.1. This 0.1 is the same as that 1/10. So if we have it marked here, and it's asking you, like it did on the exit ticket, what is being represented there, all you have to do is count your individual marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know if I'm writing that as a decimal, it's 12.9. Hopefully that makes a little more sense for you. Now I wanted to show you this on the place value chart. I think some of you are getting confused what that decimal point is really, what that really means. So I want you to imagine our place value chart. Don't look at this right now. And this is the place value chart that we worked with all year. Remember, we had tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and we went all the way into the millions. This decimal point is then showing us what goes on the right side. If you've been reading my comments, I've been saying our decimal points are actually worth less than 0. They're not a full part. So our tenths, which is what we're working on this week, is right to the right, then hundredth, then thousandths. So you'll see it's the same pattern, it's just going in the opposite direction. So if I was going to write, let's see, say 7.7, and I was going to put that in my place value chart, this stunning messed up, this should be ones, huh? Ones, tens, hundreds. Whoops. So anyways, here's my ones, right? So here's my 7 point. Now this 7 is the one in my 10th place. So if I was going to show that in my place value chart, this is what it would look like. Anything to the right of this decimal is going to be to the right on our place value chart. Anything to the left, so like this 7's to the left, that's a whole number, and that goes on the left side of our place value chart. So hopefully that clears it up for you a little bit. Now expanded form. This is the part where you guys seem to have the most trouble. Each one of these is a place value, right? The 1 is in the tens, the 2 is in the ones, and 9/10 is really our decimal. So if I was going to write this like a decimal, it would look like 12.9, because that 9/10 is showing 9/10 in our place value chart. So if I'm going to do expanded form for this, each one of these numbers has to have its own parenthesis. So my 1 is in the tens place, so that would be 1 times 10. So I've done my 1. Now I'm going to do my 2, which is in the ones place. So that's going to be 2 times 1. Now my fraction, you guys did a pretty good job here, but the fraction seemed to mess you up a little bit. There are 9 pieces of 1/10. So when you come over here, it's going to be 9 times 1/10. Hopefully then you're gonna put your little addition signs in there, okay? And that's going to equal 12.9. This is your expanded form. Make sure that each time you have a number in the place value, so if you have a tens, a ones, a tenths, that has to have its own set of parentheses, okay? This was another one on your paper, or on your exit ticket, 70 and 7/10. Well, there's a 0 here, so I know I don't have to worry about the ones place. I can just do the tens place. So 7 times 10. Now if I'm a smart math thinker, I'm going to check. Will the 7 times 10 equal 70? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yep, I know I'm right there. Now my 7/10 is really showing that I have 7 pieces of 1/10. So just like I did over here, it would just be 7 times 1/10. Okay? And that's what you're expanding for. That seemed to be the part that tricked you guys up the most. So hopefully this little bit of review helped you guys out. You can always keep asking me questions and just hang in there, guys, okay? Have a good day.